Thanks for watching this Level Up presentation. I'm Allison Hepworth, an Assistant Professor of Nutritional Sciences at Oklahoma State University. For GP Idea, I teach in the Dietetics Master's Program. In this presentation, I'll be presenting on developing field observations for online learners with an example of the grocery store. Research on teaching and learning shows that student learning is strengthened by applied learning experiences that allow students to connect information they learn in the classroom to a real-world setting. Field observations are one type of applied learning experience that can enhance student learning, but may require some extra creativity to carry out as an online instructor. Broadly, field observations require students to observe a natural setting to collect data and draw inferences about what they observed based on the theories and information they learned in class. Online learners choose remote degree programs for many reasons, and you cannot assume that all students will have access to natural settings that they can visit in person, but you shouldn't limit field observations exclusively to virtual settings or omit them entirely if that is not necessary either. Ideally, you could come up with a field observation setting where there are both real-world, in-person locations and virtual settings. For example, grocery stores exist both in person through brick-and-mortar locations and virtually through e-commerce websites. When the topic of the field observation is products in the grocery store, in-person and virtual settings work equally well. If you were trying to observe shopper behavior, however, only an in-person setting would work. So you need to make sure that you are only asking questions that apply equally well to both settings. In my maternal and child nutrition class, I had students visit a grocery store, either in person or online, to observe the infant formula aisle, baby food aisle, and a section of their choice that might contain food fit for infant consumption. When designing the assignment, I looked up specific grocery stores where the online shopping experience would allow students to successfully complete the assignment and provided links to those locations in the assignment instructions. Structured worksheets work well for students in field observations. I prompted students on where to go and what to take pictures of. For students doing online observations, they could take screenshots. In this case, 100% of my students chose to do an in-person visit, perhaps because the grocery store was part of their normal weekly routine. Students created PowerPoint slides of the photos they took so that students got to see a wide range of store settings. In closing, what settings can you think of? Clothing retailers, floral shops, maybe even grocery stores. See if something fits for you. Good luck with your teaching.